Welcome to Lake Como, where the water's as blue as the sky, the streets are as narrow as your patience, and the summer heat is hot enough to melt your gelato before you can even take a bite. We spent 4 unforgettable days soaking in everything the stunning place has to offer. From navigating its charming but tiny alleyways to dodging crowds of eager tourists, and even ticking off one of my all-time bucket list items. There's so much to see and to do here, so sit back, relax, and join us as we explore the highlights of Lake Como. The Netherlands. 3 years ago we made the big move here, dreaming of exploring Europe, sailing down the scenic canals and just living our best life. But here's the thing, the Netherlands isn't exactly famous for its summer weather. This is what summer looks like in the Netherlands. And this, and yep, more of this. So we packed our bags, laced up our shoes and hit the road on a quest for some European sunshine. Over the next 2 weeks we're road tripping through Strasbourg, Lake Como, Cinque Terre, the south of France, Annecy and Luxembourg. Our mission? To find the ultimate spot for a perfect European summer. So come along with us on this epic summer adventure. The road to Lake Como is as scenic as it gets, with winding paths that hug the hillsides and offer breathtaking views of the lake at every turn. To reach our destination, we hopped on one of the ferries, a must-do experience in itself. For just €15, you can get a day ticket that lets you easily hop between the main towns of the lake, including Bellagio, Varenna and Como town, just to name a few. And let's talk about those views. Lake Como is just plain gorgeous. Seriously, just take a look. At last at Lake Como. How are you feeling after that long day?
Hungry and tired.
Yeah, we haven't eaten properly in a while, so I think it's on the hunt for pizza, pasta. We are in Italy, right? So
We are. So let's go find that first Italian pizza.
But first, where in Lake Como are we? We are in Bellagio. Amazing, even though it's a bit rainy and stormy today. Sort of cleared out the warm weather a little bit, that humid air, but it's cleared up again now. It's actually quite perfect.
Almost 8 p.m. and look at this. Gorgeous.
She's got a jacket on, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised.
How did we get here? By car, of course, but by using that. It was quite an interesting experience. Much shorter than actually driving around, so very happy. So we're here for 4 nights and we're going to be exploring. I have to work unfortunately a little bit, but Karen will be exploring to her heart's content. Tomorrow evening we might have a little bit of surprise. Hopefully the weather holds up and it might be a very, very interesting evening. Stay tuned. We made our base in Bellagio and found the perfect retreat here, a charming B&B that truly felt like a home away from home. And with the summer heat cranking up, we needed a cool and comfortable place to unwind.
Giet even Dirk. Giet even Dirk.
Kom met mama Every morning we were treated to a delicious breakfast that fueled us for the day of exploring. Seriously, it was a feast. And after settling in, it was time to explore Bellagio. But first, pizza. Well,
We're in Italy.
So this is what Italian pizza looks like.
this is how we do it. I know it's not before.
So much way to get.
With our bellies full, we were ready to dive into what Bellagio has to offer. Often called the jewel of Lake Como, this place truly lives up to its name. From stunning views to incredible restaurants, charming accommodations and endless opportunities for boating. Wait, that gives me an idea for later. Stay tuned for that. It's no wonder Bellagio is such a popular destination. You can definitely tell by the number of tourists around. Bellagio's Old Town is a charming maze of narrow cobblestone streets that twist and turn up the hillside. It feels like stepping back in time, with every corner revealing something new, a hidden cafe, a local artisan shop, or simply a stunning view of the lake. This is where the heart of Bellagio beats, and we could easily spend hours getting lost in its charm. Pro tip: avoid the restaurants right by the harbour. They tend to be overpriced with just average food. Instead, seek out those hidden gems tucked away in the side streets. TripAdvisor will be your best friend. The next day we decided it was time to hit the beach. With the sun blazing and it being unbearably hot, there's nothing better than a refreshing dip in Lake Como. The local beaches in Bellagio are perfect for cooling off, even if they aren't your typical white sandy beaches. The crystal clear water and breathtaking views more than make up for it. Another pro tip: pack a floaty. It's a fun way to drift around and fully enjoy the water. And also, pack sandals or at least some water shoes because your feet will get hurt.
Joey does Bellagio.
Joey's not impressed.
Joey does Lake Como.
The beach is just as magical at night. We came back after dark and the views were stunning. The water still cool and refreshing under the moonlight.
Luna!
And while you're at it, why not enjoy a nightcap with a view?
So, nightcap. Joey does more Bellagio. Nighttime.
The small town around the beach was equally charming, making it the perfect setting for a classic Italian summer evening. As much as we've been indulging in all the incredible food here, think fresh pizza, creamy gelato, and of course, delicious Italian wine, there comes a point when you realize it's time to balance things out. So most mornings, we laced up our running shoes and hit the road before the heat got unbearable, usually before 7 a.m. Running early in the morning was also a great way to explore the area without the crowds. There's something special about seeing the town waking up, almost like you have the place all to yourself. While I was unfortunately working, Corin took the opportunity to explore the cultural side of Bellagio. She wandered through villas, admired statues, visited churches, and soaked in the architecture that makes this town so unique. That evening, it was time to cross off one of my bucket list items. We headed down to Como town via extremely narrow roads, be warned, and chartered a boat for a sunset cruise. Sure, it wasn't cheap at 200 euros, but this was something I've been dreaming of. Once we collected our boat, with some last-minute instructions, we were out on the open water, and it was even better than we imagined. Despite being a little choppier than expected, the lake stretched out, meeting the mountains with charming villages dotted around the shore. We felt like movie stars, even if our boat handling skills were a little bit shaky. Cruising past luxury villas, popping champagne, and waving to the people on the shore, we probably thought we were pros.
Cheers! Italian Riviera and choppy waters.
But the real magic started as the sun began to set. The sky turned into an array of colors reflecting off the water like a living painting. It was one of those rare moments where you just sit back, take it all in and realize that maybe, just maybe, Lee was right. Even Corin had to agree. This was really the perfect way to experience Lake Como.
First gelato, kiss.
No trip to Lake Como is complete without a visit to Varenna. We hopped on the ferry and naturally we spent the entire ride debating whether the water here is really as blue as it looks like in all the Instagram photos. Spoiler alert, it is. Seriously, it's like they put a filter on the entire lake. One of the absolute highlights has to be strolling along the waterside promenade. Those views are just breathtaking. As the evening sets in, we found ourselves wandering through Varenna's charming narrow streets, completely immersed in the town's laid-back vibe, even though it was extremely hot. Another pro tip, always pack your swimwear. Quick dip in the lake is the ultimate way to cool off from the unbearable heat. We capped off the night with a delicious dinner right by the lake, which was a perfect way to end the day. Varenna offers a peaceful romantic escape that's a world away from the lively energy of Bellagio.
Varenna, Varenna.
Again.
What is the view from Joey?
Buongiorno. Okay, cut. Okay, so we made a day trip to Varenna after work, and we have to say that this place is pretty epic. Have these amazing walkway past the river, past the water, as you can see behind us. And in the evening, as you see, it lights up. In the day, it's very hot. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful place. No cars, just walking. Just had some amazing food with the most beautiful view. And yeah, just loving this place. I can't believe we have to leave tomorrow, but hopefully we'll find another decent spot at our next location. Intent, Cinque Terre.
I don't know how it can beat this though. I don't know how it can beat this though.
Wait, what? Did she really just say that? We'll have to see if that holds up. Lake Como has been absolutely brilliant. I think we will come back. There's so much more to do, so much more places to see. And yeah.
But beware, there are crowds.
Yeah. I think the tips that we learned was that do something early morning, go for a jog, do something active before 8 o'clock. And then go to the beach maybe between 10 and 2 or something like that, and then just stay indoors after that.
That wasn't bad.
Because it gets really hot and humid. It was like 36 degrees Celsius today. It was unbearable, sweating and hot. But when you get to like 8, 9 o'clock in the evening, it is just completely different. It is gorgeous, it is perfect. and this is a time that you just want to spend and walk around and just enjoy. So yeah,
It's beautiful.
pro tip: sleep during the day, go out in the evening.
Yep.
That's the summary. You're welcome.
How to stay hydrated in Italy.
Equal.
This is the way to travel. After 10 in the evening, nice little aircon outside. Enjoying the beautiful views.
It was terrible.
So, which is better, Bellagio or Varenna? That's a tough one. Varenna has this undeniable romantic charm with its quiet streets and intimate atmosphere, making it perfect for a romantic getaway. On the other hand, Bellagio is more accessible by car and offers more options for dining, shopping and activities. Both are well connected by ferries, so you can easily hop between them. Personally, if you're looking for something romantic, I'd go with Varenna, but if you're traveling by car and want more variety, Bellagio is the way to go. As for Como town itself, I'd skip it. It felt a bit overcrowded to our taste. Our time in Lake Como has been nothing short of amazing. From lazy days by the lake to breathtaking sunset adventures, this place is where memories are truly made. But with just 4 days, it was impossible to experience everything the stunning area has to offer. The heat kept us from hiking, which of course we like, and there are still so many spots we didn't get to explore. If you're planning a trip to Lake Como, here are some of the must-see activities I would recommend. Villa Carlotta, located in Tremezzo. Villa Balbianello. This is an iconic filming location featuring movies like Star Wars and Casino Royale. Menaggio, another lively resort town. Isola con Massino. This is the only island on Lake Como. Castello di Vezio is a medieval castle that provides amazing views. And Lido di Leno for a relaxing beach day. Although we didn't get to do it all, it gives us a perfect excuse to come back and dive into more of what this magical place has to offer. But our road trip journey isn't over yet. If you enjoyed this slice of Lake Como, be sure to like, comment and subscribe for more of our European summer adventure. Next up, Cinque Terre. See you there.